Hello guys. In today's video, we will be talking about one of my best achievement of 2025. Okay, so not just 2025, but it is one of my best achievement of my life actually, because to achieve this thing, I have done a lot of hard work. I have dedicated my lot of hours. I have put my lot of efforts in this thing to achieve all these things, and I will discuss all those achievement. I will discuss one of those achievement in today's video. So today, uh, not today basically, but around 2 3 days ago, I got a notification on my phone that my department, my department, basically Department of Electronics Engineering, has published my achievement in their annual newsletter 2025. Their title of their annual newsletter is Electro Newsline. So I was very curious that uh, how I got published and all. So I wanted to see that I wanted to see my face itself in the annual newsletter. So I just called the student coordinators who were assigned to complete that annual newsletter and publish. So I contact one of them and got the annual newsletter in my phone. Okay, so I opened it, and there I can see my photo. Okay, you can see on the screen also. So I was very happy at that time that in the student achievement section in the whole department I was there. So it's the best moment of my life. It was the best moment of my life. I was very happy at that time. Okay, so why I got published? So first thing is, I got an internship at a national institute. Okay, at a prestigious institute of India, which is IISER Bhopal, Indian Institute of Science Education and Research, Bhopal. And now you will be very curious to know that how I got an internship at IISER Bhopal, and how I managed to get the offer from there. Okay, so in this video I will be talking about this. So first of all, introduction. As all of you know, my name is Dhruv Savarkar, and yes, as I got an internship at IISER Bhopal, I got praised by my college also. Okay, and another thing is, the main question comes now is how I got an internship. So, as I said in my last video, I am very extraordinary. Okay, also, I have said that I am extraordinary. I wanted to do unique things, and I always searching for opportunities. Since my second year, I always wanted to do an internship from a national institute like IITs, NITs, and IISCR. So I was very curious to know what's the process, and how we can get one internship for ourselves. So I started searching on internet how to get an internship. I searched on internet, Google, everything. I searched everything. I watched every single video on YouTube that how to get an internship at IISCR. Not IISCR, because I was not sure about that I will get an internship at IISCR, but how to get an internship at IIT, NIT, any national institute. And so after getting a lot of knowledge from the internet, YouTube, social media, I got to know that before if you want to do an internship, okay, any research internship under any professor guidance, you have to do that internship under any professor guidance. So first you have to contact or email that professor regarding your interest, okay, that you want to work with the professor. First step is deciding the domain. So after you decide your domain, then start searching for the professors on their institute website. Okay, which are related to your selected domain specifically. For example, if my domain is VLSI design, embedded systems, so I will search for only those professors who teach or do research, who have the same research interest in the VLSI design and embedded systems domains. So first deciding the domain and then start searching for professor under whom you want to do the internship. Okay, after searching for professor, start emailing them. Okay, find the correct format. If you don't know how to email the professor, whatever we do the email to the professor, that's in the scientific term it's called as cold emails. Okay, technical terms it called as cold emails. So if you want to learn how to do cold emails, you can just chat GPT and ask them. Okay, you can just google it, you can just find it on YouTube, how to cold email to any professor. You will easily get every information correctly. Okay, so after doing the cold email to the professor, the professor will reply you, and it's depend on your luck. If they reply you very early, then it is your good luck. And if they don't reply, then I think you have to repeat that process again and again. uh, it is not mandatory that if you only send the email to professor only once, then you will get a reply. No, you have to send it again and again until you get in reply. Or only if you want to do an internship under that professor, under that specific professor only. Okay, so selecting the domain, selecting the professor, email them, and the fourth step is, after emailing them, wait for the reply. You got a reply, then apply officially from the institute website if their notifications are out for the summer or winter internships. Okay, I have specifically applied for a summer internship, and IISER Bhopal notification was out there in summer basically. So yes, applied from the official websites, application fill the applications, complete all the process, take NOC from the college, and undertaking form, everything, every document that you needed. Okay, now some of the national institute, after the taking all the documents from the students, they also conduct interviews. Okay, but in my case there was no interviews. It was a direct communication with the professor. Okay, so as I email my professor regarding my interest in their research areas, so I got a reply, and he said that of okay, Dhruv, please apply from the official websites, and then we can decide the further steps. Okay, so directly I got a reply that you are selected, and also in the notification also my name was mentioned. So I was happy for it. And uh, and my internship selection was totally based on my resume and the SOP. Now, what is meant by SOP? SOP is basically statement of purpose. Okay, so basically statement of purpose means what is the purpose of doing applying here for the internship. What is your purpose? So you have to mention that clearly, and you cannot chat GPT this statement of purpose. You have to write it by your own. Yes, but you can use chat GPT to rephrase your statement of purpose or to rephrase your paragraph. Okay, and there was a limit of statement of purpose. It was basically the limit of only 200 words. So in 200 words you have to mention everything that you want to mention. Okay, so keep in mind, remember this thing. So my selection was totally based on my resume, and second thing is SOP. Okay, now after the selection, they told me that after your final exams, just tell me, then we can start the internship process. Okay, so after my exam finished, the exam basically the internship my internship was of 2 months, but I did only 1 month because my exams was there. Okay, and therefore I told my professor that I will not be able to do the internship in the first month, and I will be able to do the internship in the last 1 month only. So he said, okay, that's fine, there is no issue, we can cover the topics in the 1 month only. Okay, so he agreed on that, and I also agreed, so I was also happy. And he told me that laptop is mandatory in my internship. So I got worried because I at that time I was not having a laptop, and so I thought maybe they would disqualify me, not disqualify, but they will remove my name, that I am not having a laptop. So I told my professor under whom I will be, I was doing the internship. I told my professor that I don't have a laptop, and so they told me that you need a laptop. You really need a laptop because it is mandatory, because all work that you will be doing the internship for 30 days, you have to do on the laptop. So I call my parents, and then all that I wanted to do the internship, therefore I need a laptop. My parents agreed, and I got a new laptop. So now there was no issue. So my internship was going on, and the topic, my internship was online mode. Okay, you can get an internship at National Institute online or offline. To get an offline internship, they always conduct an interview. Okay, but an online internship, it is not mandatory. They will take an interview, or and then it will be the further process. No, interview is not mandatory for them, I think, because I didn't take any. They didn't take any interview. My internship was fully online. So on the first day, they take a Google meeting, and yeah. So they told me that what is the work, and with me, we are working in a group basically. We were working in a group basically. There were six students from all over the India. One was from Kerala, three girls and three boys. Okay, they were all from the different states of India. One was from Kerala, one was from Jaipur. I was from Nagpur, and other and two boys were from Nagpur. I and one boy named Omkar. Okay, so I was very excited to start the work with them. And the topic, that project title that I worked on was PCB layout design for cyclic voltammetry board. This topic is very vast. Okay, according to the topic name, the topic is very vast, and our group only worked on the small part of this topic, small part of this project. We basically design a circuit, okay, which detects the low value of current, and this current value specifically ranges in the uh, 1 microampere to 200 microamperes. Okay, so we have built a circuit which detects the current specifically in the range 1 microamperes to 200 microamperes. And sorry, uh, we all have to work in a group. Okay, so there were six people, two groups were made, three people were working on another one project, and three people were working on another project. Okay, so our group was working on designing a current detection circuit, low current detection circuit, and the other group was working on the differential amplifier circuit. Okay, so yes, that was all the things. And sorry, after my completion of an internship, okay, my internship got completed at the last Google meeting. So in the last Google meeting, they asked me about what you learned from this internship. My first answer was uh, that the software tool KiCad. I was not aware about KiCad. What is KiCad? Okay, I know because of course it is a PCB design software, and in my college, I was also a subject. I was also a practical lab subject having PCB design. Okay, so but the my college teach me on the eSIM software, and and in my internship I learned from KiCad software. I did my PCB design from the KiCad software. So the experience was very different. The KiCad software was very complex according to the as compared to the eSIM software, and I got to learn a lot about KiCad software. So before starting the internship, what I did, I didn't know about KiCad. So I started watching your tutorials on YouTube that how to learn KiCad. Okay, so I still remember I had watched a KiCad tutorial of around 2 hours on YouTube. Then I told them that I also learned about how we build analog circuits. I got a basic introduction of how to build an analog circuits, how the current direction affects the output voltage. Okay, negative output, positive output. All I just learned, and also especially the LT spice simulation. Okay, so basically, whenever we build a circuit, we have to first simulate it to check whether the circuit we have built is correct or not. Okay, so on that software we get an output. LT spice software, we get the waveform of the circuit that we have built. So if the waveform is correct, then it means the circuit is correct. Okay, so that's how we start our PCB layout design. After making the circuit, after simulating it, then we start our PCB layout. Okay, then we started doing PCB layout, and that's all. I ended my internship at IISER Bhopal. So after ending the internship, the last was the Google meeting. They asked me about what I learned, as I told you everything. And now the main part is getting a certificate. So there was a I have to wait almost around 10 to 15 days for a certificate, and I was very excited to get a certificate because it was my first certificate from a national, getting from a national and prestigious institute of India, IISER Bhopal. And this is one of my achievement that I did. Okay, and all credits goes to Dhruv Savarkar, because no one helped me. And I was like, I don't want anyone's help. Okay, I want to do it by myself. I want to do everything by myself. I don't need anyone's help. And I did it. Okay, I got an internship, I cracked it, I nailed it, everything. Just need to focus on performance. Okay, and in the process I did a lot of procrastination. I know how much I did a procrastination, waiting for an application. Kal karunga, kal bhar dunga. I did a lot of procrastination. And also, uh, as I already told you in some of my old videos, that I have lose some opportunities. After this internship, I had applied for another internship, but I lose that opportunity. So that's why I feel my some of my bad habits actually affects my academics and career. Okay, so that's why I need to focus on improving myself. Okay, and one of the step I am taking right now, okay, to improve the communication. So that's all about my first internship. And also, I will always give you updates about my life on this channel.